Opening tip belongs to the Kings, and they'll have it first to start the fourth as well. We're underway in Sacramento. Here comes the screen. Barnes driving, but his shot won't fall.
Stop the ball, stop the ball.
Ed, I'm going to gloat about my old team here for a second. Did you know the Bulls are the only NBA franchise to win multiple championships and never lose an NBA Finals series in their history?
6-0 right now. It helped to have a guy named MJ. But, Jay, think about this. If he's not gone those 2 seasons, maybe it's 8 straight Finals wins. Free throw up and good. A 3-point play right at the start, and it's 3-0. Knocked loose. It's a turnover as they head the other way.
I'm hearing some boos from the crowd. They know just like I know you're not getting back on D.
Gotta get up, gotta get up. I got him. Here we
Bagley.
go. Watch the cut, watch the cut.
Bulls with the rock.
Go to mine.
Zach LaVine doing what he does best.
Well, look, you can't be caught flat-footed on defense. You need to be on the balls of your feet, especially in transition. You have to jab at that guy with the ball, hedge at him, make him think that maybe you will take him. Maybe you'll fan out to a defender on the perimeter, but still keep him guessing. But when you don't do that, that's easy money.
Converts in the paint. Nice finish at the rim.
I'm not sure that wasn't an offensive foul, but take it when you can get it.
De'Aaron Fox to Hield. Barnes up against Porter. Has a chance. Can't connect. Defense did its job that time.
I'm not sure that the contest on the shot contributed to the miss, but what it might have done is seep into the confidence of the shooter that the next time he might decide to try to drive to the rim instead of settling for a jumper.
To Porter. Whistled for the foul. Chance coming up at the free throw line.
That's actually not a bad move at all. You're applying more pressure on him by sending him to the line.
Thaddeus Young. He's got 2 shots coming. For his career, 67%. First try at the line, no good. Second one's good. Splits the pair.
Good shot, boy.
It's the Kings now with the ball.
Here we go. I got him.
To Harrison Barnes. Knocked loose. Bulls come away with it. And the rebound taken in by Sacramento. To Bagley. And the basket good at the rim.
Shooting the ball. Hey, I got ball. I got mine. Y'all get yours. I got mine.
Nothing going here on that drive. In a flash, scores at the rim.
You normally don't see that, but that's the type of thing that keeps shooters in the league for a long time. Every once in a while, they venture into the paint.
And a whistle.
His timing was a tad bit off.
Curling inside. And they call the foul. Jay, he was there too late.
It's still early, so no real impact on that call. But you know that they're going to call this one tight, so you might want to keep your hands out of his pocket.
Corey Joseph, couple of free throws on the way. For his career, 76% from the line. Nope, first one does not go. And he's able to hit the second after missing that first one.
Good shot, boy. Way to hit.
My ball.
I got ball.
To Porter. Fires the three. His first effort off the mark.
Great contest by the D, but I want to see the coaching staff call the same exact play the next possession. Get that offensive player the ball. Let him prove that it wasn't the D. It was more in his own head.
Oh, Jay, he commands the paint this time down.
It can only be one of two things here. One, the defender ran out of gas, or two, this dude is just unstoppable.
Dwayne Dedman rocking the rim.
Another possession they were forced to take a tough shot. This time they got to go, but they need to do something different to start creating more open look opportunities.
Give me the ball. Give me the ball.
Has a look. He's looking for that touch.
That's how you do it. You keep riding him to the basket, and if the refs aren't calling it, keep being physical. Keep knocking him off balance.
Screen coming, and he's fouled. Earns a trip to the foul line, Jay.
You see this all the time. The defensive players establishing his presence on the court and also checking to see how far the refs are going to let him go.
Corey Joseph at the line for 2 shots, shooting 50%. Some yes, some no in this contest. Can't connect on the first free throw.
Soft and buttery. Soft and buttery.
So he goes 1 for 2 from the...
We got this. Let's go.
I got ball. I got ball. I got ball.
Steps through and scores.
No doubt about where that one was headed.
Be alert. Be alert. Here it comes. Be alert.
Fires the 3. Shot off the mark. Good defense.
Shooters shoot. Period. I don't want to hear any excuses. That's why you're on the floor. You keep doing what you're doing with that superior confidence.
Grabs his own miss and scores. Good concentration.
Well, he finished strong because he was able to initiate the contact. When you initiate the contact first, you bounce off the defender, which balances you at the rim.
To Wendell Carter. Wendell Carter powers it through. They have set the tone in this one.
I love when I see offenses come out in beast mode. You attack that paint, you get to the rim, inevitably the floor will open up for you to knock down some threes.
Layup's good. That's as high percentage as it gets.
They're going to have to find answers defensively and quickly because he's carving them up in the first quarter.
What's going on here?
Count it.
In the paint, you need to finish just like that.
Kings with the ball. Knocked loose. That's a momentum play right there. Looking to push.
Take care of the ball, man. Come on. It's important. Yep, I got ball. I got
Lets it
ball, I
fly
got
from long range. Message received. Well defended.
Get back.
Cashes in for 2.
Hey, you gotta guard your man.
Let me tell you something that nobody will ever talk about. Did you see him slow down right before he was about to go up? That slow change of speed, that slight change was just enough to throw the defender off.
Oh, cooking.
Trying to cash in. Heeled shot won't go.
Baby, it's game time. I got him.
To Porter. Costa Kufos swats it. Knocks down the first.
Good shot.
Second one off the mark. He goes 1 for 2.
I'm here. I got ball.
De'Aaron Fox to Barnes.
I told you the screen was coming.
Yes, and the foul. And a chance at 3 coming up.
People become so fixated on the hands or the arms or the strengths of the arms. I look at the legs. The strength of his legs help him power through that play. That's how you get and ones.
Free throw good as he finishes off the 3-point play. They're back within a bucket.
Defense, let's go.
got it.
Clearly not afraid of the spotlight here because that was not an easy look.
Here we go. Here we go.
Off the assist.
Look, the most efficient offenses are the ones with the highest number of assists. There are only 5 teams in the league that average 25 assists or more.
To Levine. Here comes the screen.
Left coming, screen left coming, screen left.
Here's a chance from long range. Not that time. He misses. Basket's good on the follow. Way to stay with it.
So many times you can tell if a player is going to finish before he even gets to the rim. Did you see that look on his face? That was the look of a three-point play. You always going in thinking you can get more at the rim.
There's a pass stolen by Chicago.
That's called game plan execution to perfection. Every possession on the road is critical.
On the follow. Way to stay with it.
Attack mode isn't a switch that you can just turn on and off. He needs to do more of that. We need to see him penetrate, get into that lane, and create.
Zach Levine sends it away.
Ed, that's light work for a guy with his ability.
Gets to the basket and scores.
There are certain guys in this league that should be put on alert status 24/7 because either they're posterizing you or that attempt can still be a poster.
Levine to Markkanen. Tough-looking shot there. Still gets it to go down.
Well, when you play for each other and not just for yourself, that's when great things happen. You essentially lose yourself in what the team is trying to accomplish. It's called unselfish basketball. And there's nothing more beautiful than rewarding your teammate with a nice pass and letting them finish for 2 or 3 points.
Oh, I had him going there for a second. Markkanen. And the Kings secure the rebound. Second effort. There you go. Way to stay with it. Now the Bulls will take the timeout as they'll talk things over in what's now a 4-point game. Both coaches hitting the reset button. Fresh leg.
All right, let's bring the fire. Let's bring the fire to him.
D up, y'all. I got ball. I got ball. Wait on it. Go, sir.
To Fox. And a whistle.
Ed, you can't lunge like that.
Oops,
Got the next one.
he missed the first one. Oh, he missed on a pair. Levine to Markkanen. Beyond the arc for 3. Oh, good offense beating good defense.
He showed that he had great chemistry with his teammates on that shot. Keep getting him good looks, and the one will just keep scoring.
Oh, yeah, it's me and you. Me and you.
Thaddeus Young with the block.
Don't stare him down like that afterwards.
Runner's good there.
Can't guard you.
Contact on a drive can be a beautiful thing. Making those tough shots can really help you build a mental advantage over your defender.
Count the bucket for 2.
Showing you why he belongs here in this league with the best of the best. Efficient scoring out of the rookie here tonight.
Fox across the timeline. Down 2.
Here coming left, 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 left.
And throws it down.
This type of game needs to be celebrated. This is the type of culture that is fostered when you play with unselfish players. When you give up a little bit of yourself and you make your teammate look great, that's the difference between winning and losing. So when you see these guys smiling, when you see them giving each other high fives, that's because of the energy that was created from the pass. Pass is one of the most brilliant things we have in this game.
Curling inside. 20 Dwayne Dedman, huge block.
Just incredible timing on that swat.
For three, no good. That's great defense.
Just because you're an elite shooter doesn't mean you need to shoot the ball every possession. Maybe give a head fake, crack into the defender, get to the free throw line, see the ball go in the hole.
From the painted area, won't go down. Another follow, still no good.
Self-check.
Lets it fly from beyond the arc. He engulfed him that time. Thaddeus Young knocked it away.
Oh, some fans should take that ball home as a gift.
That's a souvenir. We have both squads set to make some moves right now. That's out of bounds.
We know what's coming. Go get him.
Gets it in the right corner. 4-3. This young man with a great stroke, even when it's well defended.
Well, the defense has been good, but the shot-making ability has been better. And sometimes for NBA players at this level, the more you're in their face, the more it helps them center their focus on the target, which is making the shot. I know it sounds weird, but trust me, it's a real thing, Ed.
Open look, and he buries it. Defense has to wake up.
Sometimes when the players find that flow, nobody else needs to touch the ball. He's in a zone by himself.
From long range, that's off the side of the rim, no good. Kings have the basketball.
Here we go. My ball, my ball.
Oh, here it is, here it is. Wait on it. Go.
Oh, Carter with the rejection.
Oh, he blocked that with authority.
To Porter. Going to launch beyond the arc. That's off the side of the rim, short.
I got ball. I got ball.
To Fox.
Shot.
From the outside, no good. Give him 2 points. High percentage.
Did you see the way that dribble freed him up? It created so much space. I did, but the defender didn't.
What you got? What you got? A touch screen?
Hey, y'all gonna have to send some help over here.
Keep on trying. Shot's no good there.
You know, Ed, everybody gives so much credit to the guy who contested the shot, but there's no way he's in that position without the communication of the backbone of the defense. When you have a guy back there who can block shots and tells you to apply more pressure, you know you're in a safe place.
Fox into the front court. His guy's down 3. Right down Broadway for the 2. Defender has to pick him up.
Ed, I have so much admiration for guys that continue to hunt their shot. They're playing the second half like it was the first 5 minutes of the ball game. Those natural-born leaders are guys that will consistently lead your team to the promised land.
Into the front court. It's Fox. His guys trail now by 4. Knock loose. Chicago basketball.
Come on, y'all get back. Y'all get back.
Yes, and a foul. He'll have a chance at a 3-point play.
And I love the smile on the face of the offensive player. Sometimes luck is on your side. I don't know how that shot went in, but and one.
Zach LaVine trying to cash in on the 3-point play, shooting 75% so far tonight. The free throw, perfect.
Shot, bro.
And the lead is up to 7. Fox with it. He'll run the offense. Yes, and the foul. And a chance at 3 coming up.
Ed, you ever bail out of something at the last second? That's what I saw right there from the defender. We call that no man's land. They weren't really committed to getting out of the way, committing a hard foul, or taking the brunt of the contact.
Free throw is good to finish off the 3-point play. That slices the lead down to 4.
My ball, my ball. Pick up, pick up, pick up. Wait on it. Go.
Over to the right side. LaVine. That's off the side of the rim, no good.
Match up, match up, match up.
D up, baby.
Fires the three. Rebound taken down by Markkanen. That's toughness right there. Physical inside, gets it to go.
The 7th pick overall, Lauri Markkanen had an exquisite rookie season, ending the year all-rookie first team. Even Executive VP John Paxson of the Bulls organization referred to him as the cornerstone of the franchise.
Chicago possession. Knocked loose. That's a turnover. It goes the other way.
Watch the shooters, get back, get back.
Levine to Wendell Carter, and watch him do the rest. Slam dunk.
Oh, man, did you see that swiftness? He dunked that thing like a tennis ball.
It looked like that in his hand. Fox across the timeline. The deficit is 6. Shot from the lane won't go. Nice finish at the rim.
Great job using that shoulder to create contact with the defender without hesitation.
To Zach Levine. Short jumper stays out.
That's how you do it. You keep riding him to the basket, and if the refs aren't calling it, keep being physical. Keep knocking him off balance.
Count the basket. 2 more points in the paint.
You know, Ed, I'm down with guys having 35, 40, maybe 50 points in the game. But the one thing you look for in a defensive end, when there's a huddle after a guy has dropped multiple buckets on you in a row, and everybody's quiet, nobody stands up and says, yo, I got him, I'm going to stop him, you're in a worrisome place for your team.
Fox into the front court. The deficit now up to 5.
Get it back, get it back.
To Hield. Oh, you could sense that coming.
There is a premium market for players with that type of hand-eye coordination.
Oh, ferocious slam inside.
If you didn't dunk that, then we would have to talk about it.
Into the front court, it's Fox. The margin standing now at 7. Nice pace, sets it up, and slams it down.
And when the ball gets the defense rotating from side to side, you're bound to find opportunities for each other.
The pass stolen by Sacramento.
You know, Ed, sometimes you're just more ready to play than your opponent. The intensity and the effort is off the charts.
To Levine. Fires the 3. Cleans it up. Offensive board. Lets it fly from long range. That's good D. Shot no good. Doesn't have the touch. No good. There's the toss. The pass taken away by the Kings.
You go back to the principles, things that we started working on when we were in 1st and 2nd grade. It's called the shell drill. You stay down in the stance defensively, you try to deny the next pass away, and you have to communicate. If your conditioning is bad, you have no chance. But if you're able to do all these things together, collectively, you will be able to stop a great passing team.
To Fox.
I got ball. Big hit right there.
Oh, nice find for the basket.
But did you see the way he was able to do it, Ed? Did you see him constantly probe the defense by maintaining his dribble? Ultimately, if you keep your eyes on all the other defenders, they will lose track of where the ball is. That's where you slip a quick pass in for an easy dime.
Changes coming from both sides right now. Deep left corner. Porter.
Oh, my boy.
And the Kings able to clear the board.
I got ball.
Buddy Hield to Fox. And count the basket inside.
We're watching a clinic right now. We're watching basketball one-on-one. Whoever this professor is, he needs to get paid top dollar.
Slams it down.
Everything about Porter is so low-key. No social media, and he's one of the few high-caliber NBA players that manages to stay out of the public eye while producing at an elite level in a number of categories.
Right down the lane, but the shot won't go. Finish that.
Who gonna do it? That's me, I got it.
The drive, right to the basket. Yes, and a foul. He'll have a chance at a three-point play.
People become so fixated on the hands or the arms or the strengths of the arms. I look at the legs. The strength of his legs help him power through that play. That's how you get and ones.
Can't convert the free throw. It's Sacramento ball. De'Aaron Fox gets it in the left corner. Has a chance. Wide open look. Won't go.
Just seems like there's lead in the feet of the defenders. You have to bounce quicker to the ball to deter that shot.
Here's a chance from long range. Now that's a contest. Fox with it. Down 5. Beyond the arc for 3. Buries it on the catch and shoot.
You know, from a point guard perspective, one of the things that I learned when I played in the league was that the more I was willing to give the ball up, the harder other players were willing to run to their spots. The harder the bigs were running to the rim. The harder the three-point shooters were running to the three-point line because they knew they can be active recipients. And when they caught the ball, they knew exactly what to do with it.
Let's go. Let's go. Pick him up. Pick him up.
To Fox. Yes, and the foul. And a chance at 3 coming up.
So many times we get on the defender for quote-unquote letting the offensive player score on an and one. Sometimes there's a lucky bounce, but more often than not, it's the offensive player who makes the play happen despite the defender's best intentions.
De'Aaron Fox at the line for a chance at a three-point play. Shooting 50%, some yes, some no, in this contest. Not that time. Basket's good on the follow. Way to stay with it.
They can't guard you.
Fox across the timeline. His group now down 2. Here comes the screen. Oh, the touch at the rim. Count it.
This is where I go back into player mode. If a dude starts to try to have 40 points on me, I'm going to foul out. I'm going to start hitting him in places he's not used to being hit. I'm trying to do anything to throw him off his game.
Markkanen slams it down.
Some players are so cerebral. I'm not even paying attention to the dunk as much as I'm paying attention to the player, pointing and communicating to everybody his team needs to guard on the next play down the court.
Send it away.
Did you see how far he got up? He kept going up and up and up. I think he's still going up.
The pass stolen by Sacramento.
That's me.
De'Aaron Fox. Terrific vision. And counted at the rim.
Bodies bouncing all around on that layup with the offense winning that battle. But if the defense keeps up that kind of pressure, good things are bound to happen.
Deep right corner. Yes, it drops. Little drama on that one.
You know, from a point guard perspective, one of the things that I learned when I played in the league was that the more I was willing to give the ball up, the harder other players were willing to run to their spots. The harder the bigs were running to the rim. The harder the three-point shooters were running to the three-point line because they knew they can be active recipients. And when they caught the ball, they knew exactly what to do with it.
Ball, 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 ball.
Straight on 3. At the buzzer. Third quarter comes to an end. The fourth quarter on the way. The Bulls have the lead. The Kings have the basketball as we begin the fourth quarter. We've got a one-possession game going on. This has the look of a race that's going down to the wire.
And it looked that way from the very beginning, but this is where the coaches and the best players on the floor really earn their money. Down the stretch, it's game time.
Back, back, back.
Hey, shot.
Get up.
Shot misses there by Valentine.
And it's never a great thing when you're talking to yourself the entire next possession about the shot you just missed. Now you know you're in that player's head mentally.
For three, and knocks it down.
It doesn't matter if it's off the dribble, off a quick pass, or off an ISO. When the ball's in this young player's hands, something just feels right.
Scooped up, going the other way. Lets it fly from beyond the arc, and the rebound belongs to Sacramento. Barnes to Fox. Get the cameras out, flash on.
That's gonna make a nice poster.
Barnes, a bad pass, and the Bulls have it.
Tonight, it may not cost you, but in a playoff game, it will.
4-3, smothering D. To Hield. From long range, where's the chatter? No one was even close to him.
I know there are refs on the court all the time, but it doesn't mean they can see every play. Maybe defensively, grab his jersey, step on his toe, do something to kind of change up his pace.
Sacramento ball. He cruises in for two. Too easy.
Okay.
Look at that, calm under pressure. You see a lot of guys rush those. Nice extra move there.
Get back.
To Porter. Has a look.
Shut up.
Deep two there. Won't go.
Hey, match up,
Fox
match up.
into the front court. His guys find themselves trailing by a bucket. Buddy Hield. Why even try that time?
I'm gonna start calling him the windshield wiper, just erasing all the mistakes.
Going to launch beyond the arc, and that's rebounded by the Kings. Into the front court, it's Fox. Down two.
He's flashing. Bump him.
And scores.
That might have been a little bit easier than expected there, considering the score.
Let's go.
Layup goes down. Well done.
Nice bucket.
And did you see the lift on the shot? Did you see the ball release off the hand? To be able to have the concentration to finish with such a feathery touch in the midst of contact, that's something special to watch.
Trying to cash in. Barnes' shot, it's off.
Hey, I got ball. I got mine. Y'all get
That's
yours, I got
out.
mine.
Last touch by Harrison Barnes. Time to adjust. Both coaches making changes on the floor. Markkanen. And the rebound comes down to Sacramento. Fox with it. Leads a bucket. De'Aaron Fox slams it down.
It's a new day in sports when you see little guards dunk the ball like they're big. That's called a 40-inch vertical.
Dunn to Wendell Carter. From the painted area, won't go down.
I got him. Let's go.
Buddy Hield to Fox. Tough move in close quarters with the crossover. De'Aaron Fox to Hield.
Lock that down. You got that.
And he buries it.
This type of game needs to be celebrated. This is the type of culture that is fostered when you play with unselfish players. When you give up a little bit of yourself and you make your teammate look great, that's the difference between winning and losing. So when you see these guys smiling, when you see them giving each other high fives, that's because of the energy that was created from the pass. The pass is one of the most brilliant things we have in this game.
It's the Kings now with the ball. Barnes, defended by the former Hoya.
Hey, watch this screen left.
probing the defense. Buddy Hield to Fox. Has a chance. Oh, he was wide open. It's not going to be pretty when they watch the video. Someone's getting chewed out.
Man, if we were at Rucker Park right now, everybody would be wilding on the court. Guarantee it.
Porter to Chris Dunn. Old school. Backs his man down for the basket.
Old school equals high percentage.
Fox across the timeline. Up 6 to Hield. Calls out a... Kings with the ball.
I got him. I got him. Here we go. Here we go.
You got to get up on that.
Knocks it down off the step back.
There we go. Yes, sir.
The defender needs to do a better job of forcing a pickup there.
I got ball.
Has a look. Jumper's
Good
good.
shot, man.
Sideline. Do I feel good right now?
Ooh, cool, calm, and collective. The 3 C's. His handles are effortless.
Fox into the front court. His team up by 1. It's a big finish. Gotta love the rim rockers.
Gotta be careful, though. Don't hang on the rim too long. You might get a T.
Double. Got him. Trap. Got him.
And the finish at the rim.
Get it?
You normally don't see that, but that's the type of thing that keeps shooters in the league for a long time. Every once in a while, they venture into the paint.
To Fox. Can't connect from inside. Nice follow-up on the dunk there.
Finish, man. Good finish. Keep going.
And when you get your prescription, you take your medicine and you call it a day.
That's going to be out of bounds.
Stop.
I got him.
De'Aaron Fox to Hield. Not that time.
And you have to remember that your hand is part of the ball. There wasn't enough contact on that play for the refs to blow the whistle.
Lays it up and in.
I've seen him float so much on the perimeter, I forgot he even had that kind of physical presence. Good to see him beating up on people down low again.
Oh, Carter with the rejection. That's out of bounds off a Bull. Buddy Hield. Knocked loose. It's a turnover as they head the other way. And the nice finish at the rim.
Good shot, boy.
He's been doing this for years. The physicality in which he plays. No one wants to see that. You're going to leave the game with black and blue marks all over your body.
Stuffs it down with authority.
It's easy to become mesmerized when you watch a player who can create off the dribble. We call that dancing. When you allow a player to dance with that much space, that's Prob City.
And Zach LaVine, tough make that time, but you can't fault the defender as he hits the 3.
Defense, do the math. You force him to take tough 2s, you'll probably have a better chance to win this game if you can slow down the pace.
Be alert. Here it comes. Be alert.
Oh, yeah, let's double him. Let's double chop him. Yep.
Short jumper off the mark. Trying to cash in. A shot by Hield, no good.
Come on, show me something
Porter.
better than that, baby. It's game time.
Count the basket. A lot of contact. No foul.
Attack mode isn't a switch that you can just turn on and off. He needs to do more of that. We need to see him penetrate, get into that lane, and create.
That's toughness right there. Physical inside, gets it to go.
Ed, sometimes less is more. Keeping it simple is the best way.
I got ball.
To Porter. And count the basket.
Back to you.
Well, we got a chance to firsthand watch something be created. I think we just watched an epidemic of passing. I've never seen something like this before. It was so contagious, everybody started to do it, and it ultimately led to the other team's demise.
If that's an
yeah, get your
epidemic,
money, get your money,
sign
man.
me up. To Wendell Carter. Wendell Carter powers it through.
Pass.
It's that easy, Ed. You never want to leave any doubt when attacking the rim.
Into the front court, it's Fox. His guys trail now by 4. Nice pace, sets it up, and slams it down.
It's so difficult to block a guy like that with that kind of athleticism and length. Your timing almost has to be perfect, but pretty much there's no stopping him when he's around the rim.
Nice pass to set things up.
Well, the shooting has been spectacular, but one of the things that I've seen as the difference maker in this ball game is how they are catching the basketball. They're not establishing a pivot foot, which leaves the defense wondering which way you can drive, but when that shot is working like that, you got it any way you want it.
And he finishes at the rim.
It's not a travel if it looks pretty.
Everybody pick up. Everybody pick up. D up. D up.
To Porter. Fires the three. That's the length at his spot for Otto Porter. Man on him, he still buries it.
Just because someone is listening to you doesn't mean that they actually hear you. At the end of the game, when players get tired, they listen to what the assignment was, but they didn't hear what it was.
That's a turnover. It goes the other way. Chicago with the possession. It goes down.
Good shot.
And attention to detail is everything for a professional scorer like that. Actually getting it done the hard way there.
I got ball. I got ball.
Let's go. Let's play deep. Play deep. Play deep.
Count it. No and one. There was some contact there.
There's some players out there that like the freedom of space, and then we have the anomalies. We have the players who feel comfortable being uncomfortable, and almost the physicality of the game centers them and puts them right on balance every time.
Just inside the arc. At the buzzer. The Bulls take this one as they get a good win on the road. That does it. For my partner, Jay Williams, and our entire crew, I'm Ed Cohen. This has been a presentation of the NBA on EA Sports. For more, log on to easports.com. As we say, so long, everyone.
Hey everyone, it's Jalen Rose, and it's time for the EA Sports post-game wrap-up. The Bulls emerged victorious after a tight finish. You ask me, and I'll tell you, it was the ball movement that made all of the difference. There's something to be said for a team that can win as a group, and that's what happened here today. Here are the guys who put up the most points for the Chicago Bulls. The Kings must be devastated after such a close loss. They did a great job with their ball movement, forcing the defense to constantly make adjustments. Unfortunately, it wasn't enough for the win. Check out the leading scores for the Sacramento Kings.
Game track. Field goals.
From an offensive standpoint, this was a quality game. The same can't be said for the defense. But still, it turned out to be an entertaining matchup.
Player of the game.
Being able to put up these kind of numbers is always impressive, but having the ability to lead and inspire is something special.
Who was cold?
What can you say about a guy like this, except that he fits the title of this segment? He was definitely cold in this game. These are the top plays of the game.
Number 2. Number 1.
Here in the final third of the season are the remaining games. See y'all next time. Jalen Rose, signing out.
You